Morehead State head women's basketball coach Greg Todd here with us after his team defeats Belmont tonight here in Johnson Arena. And we'll start with questions.
Okay, good win tonight, Coach, first of all.
Thank you.
Your team took an early lead in the first half, but by the end of the half, they cut the lead down to 2. Did you tell your team anything specific in the locker room to keep them motivated?
We know most games are decided in the second half. Now, doesn't mean you always play well, but you can't bury yourself in the first half. Not that the first half's not important. It certainly is. You need to be able to hang in there tough. But most games, I think our team's starting to realize that they've got to play well in the first half. They've got to play better in the second half. Second half is. I just think more games are decided. Some people would argue with that, but it's just the way I've always coached it. Is that second halves are where games, especially when two teams are fairly close. Certainly, if you're going against Kentucky Wildcats and they're second in the country, the first half would become the most important. But I think in our conference, for us, we have to play very well to hang in there, and in the second half, we hopefully can play better. And as of late, we've been doing that.
Okay, looking forward, you only have 6 games left from regular season after tonight. What's your all's goal looking ahead to the tournament?
I think coming into the season, I felt like from a conference standpoint, we were. One of our big goals was to make Nashville. I think with 7 wins, I don't think we could not be in Nashville. I don't think we could finish 9th place with 7 wins. Now, I'm not a great mathematician, but I think we've accomplished that. Now, where we are 3rd overall, I think you get greedy and you just play game by game and be the very best team you can be and not really look forward. We've got some tough games ahead. It will be very difficult to stay in the third spot, but I'm not really looking at necessarily where we finish, but just playing games one by one in the next several games, and just giving the kind of effort we had tonight, and see where we are when it finishes, and head to Nashville. And obviously, the better you are in the regular season, the more you're going to be rewarded for your postseason.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
One last thing, you mentioned winning in the second half, and both teams kind of struggled from the floor. Your team kind of uncharacteristically shooting kind of a low percentage, but you were trailing in rebounds, but you ended up being tied. And I think maybe did you see that as a key late? Also free throw shooting. You got a lot of rebounds, defensive rebounds, didn't let them have second chance points, and they only shot 23% in the second half.
Yes, I thought our defense was very good in the second half, and we were able to keep them out in front of us, challenge the three-point shooters. They've got a couple excellent three-point shooters. I thought we did a pretty good job inside, and we were disappointed in the first half with the rebounding. They had a +9. And then we were able to turn that around and even that up for the game. 45 all rebounding, 8 for 19 shooting threes for the game was big for us. So we felt like they would play very soft defensively, and they did. We knew that's not our strength, and good teams make you play with your weaknesses. So we knew we'd get some open threes, and fortunately tonight we knocked down some big threes. And then getting the free throw line's been part of our game plan all year long, and we were able to make some free throws down the stretch.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. Congrats on the win. That's Coach Greg Todd after a victory over Belmont tonight.